Hello friends, welcome back. Let's look at another important aspects where we can work with multiple sheets in Excel. Now we know that it's very important to know how multiple sheets can help us. Many times we may have to work with multiple sheets. Each sheet or slide has a specific purpose. A worksheet can be broadly divided into following categories based on what data it contains. It can contain raw data, another sheet can contain a summary of data, and there can be a dashboard. In this example, we will see two examples here. One is going to hold your raw data, and then we are going to create a dashboard. So if you look at a scenario, let's look at maintaining payments received from a client as an example. Now in Excel, there are certain steps we can follow to use multiple worksheets. So basically in Excel, you can work with multiple sheets in single workbook. To switch between sheets, click the Sheets tab at the bottom. To add a new sheet, click the plus icon. You can also rename, move, or delete sheets by right-clicking on the tab. Linking data across sheets is easy. Just use formulas like here we are accessing A1 of sheet 2. So if you see it is equal to the name of the sheet, it can be sheet 2 or any other name. Then there's an exclamation mark and then the cell address to reference the cell from another sheet. So we'll see all this in detail. So let's head on to our worksheet. So here we are going to talk about some payments received from the client. So here you can see down here that we have sheets and then there's a plus sign which will help us to add a new sheet, right? And then you can even right click on the sheet and go to rename it. Like if you want to rename this, you can rename it as, let's call it as dashboard. And here you can come here and rename this as raw, okay, like this. And then in the raw sheet, we will do some data. So this is the day of the week. Like for example, this is Monday and the date is going to be whatever date it is. And then the amount we want to receive is, let's say 2,500 and so on. So before we actually do this, I would request you to first check whether you are able to add more sheets. For example, let me add one more sheet here with a plus sign. And then you can even move it. You can move the sheet by holding the sheet and just drag and drop. So for example, this is sheet 3. I can move it to the right side or left side. And you can also rename it. Let us rename it as reports. And also if you want, you can right click and go to tab color and you can give different colors to your sheets, okay, like this. You can give different colors. So before we proceed to the next step, I would request you to try this first and make sure you are able to perform all these activities. Let us continue in the next video.